happens when you get married? Of course, this is something that I wish I knew 2 years ago, but it's not too late. Today I started the process, okay? Today. So I'm gonna be talking with you about what happens when you get married. Welcome to another video with me at Purpose Finder Club. I'm Felisa Ricketts Graham. I'm the principal and founder of Western STEM Academy. I'm also the CEO of the Purpose Finder Club and Pro Linkage Marketing and Branding Agency. And I'm gonna be talking with you about what happens when you get married. So you're like, yeah, you know all of the excitement that happens when you get married, but the thing about what people don't talk about now, it's like the persons who decide to do like a name change, or you decide to add your partner's name to your name, right? So people generally just start doing it socially. Of course, I was one of those persons. I just did it like, yeah, Felisa Ricketts Graham, as I just introduced myself. But legally, when you're doing a lot of transactions, you realize that you're still using one name, like your maiden name, right? And you're like, a lot of people, like, it happens to me, even like at the embassy. I went to the embassy prior for some transactions and stuff, and I was dealing with some things, and they would just call my husband by, like, if they see Ricketts on the document, they just call my husband Mr. Ricketts, and you know him don't like that because his name is Graham and I'm supposed to have his name. But what happened is that I didn't take on the process immediately. So I'm gonna walk you through this process. Of course, this is what this video is about. So for some persons, you generally get like a paper that you sign at your wedding, etc. We didn't really get that paper because I think we got married in, well, we got a package, an entire package. So they took care of everything, including the marriage certificate. So of course, there's something that happens where you probably have to go and sort out your marriage certificate yourself, but I didn't do that part. So I just got the marriage certificate, right? So I got the marriage certificate, and yes, I've had it for the past 2 years. Like, we got married in 2021. I know it's 2023. We got married in May. Now it's February when I'm doing this video. No, it's actually March, the 7th of March, right? So we got married 2 years ago, and on paper, on every paper that I have, it's just Felisa Ricketts, except the marriage certificate, which has that I'm married. So like, people would write me checks and stuff like that and put all of my name there, Felisa Ricketts Graham, but I can't really change these checks so easily without having like a proof of an ID to say that I'm Felisa Ricketts Graham. So what some banks would do would allow me to do it with the marriage certificate, or you know, you would go to the bank and they would still call you Mr. Ricketts. Not that I mind, but then now you have conflicting identities, right? So eventually I decided that, you know what, your girl gonna start the process. So this is how the process goes. One, you go to the tax office with your marriage certificate, and you have to first change your name. If it is that you're gonna add your married name, your new name, right, you're gonna add that new last name onto your maiden name, or you're gonna replace it, you decide. So you go to the tax office and you start the process with your TRN, and then of course I have a driver's license, so I could do both of them one time. The TRN, that process is free. You can just add it for free, and then you would come back and pick up the card after. They will give you a paper with all of your names that you're gonna be using, your new name, amended name, right? So you'll have that, and then of course you'll need to bring your birth certificate and an identification to get this done. So you get your TRN changed. Some persons do their TRN and then come back for their license, but I couldn't bother to go to the tax office twice, so I did everything together, and it was really an easy process. So I did that. I think the process for the license was $1,800 to get your name amended, right? So of course my husband never really agreed with this process. He was like, just wait until the license expire. But I mean, it's just $1,800, and I think if you wait until the license expire, it's gonna be a long time, right? So you kind of want to transact business, and I don't want to have like mixed identities. So over here I'm saying I'm Felisa Ricketts Graham, but when you look at my IDs, it's just saying Felisa Ricketts, and you're like, who is this, what's going on? And especially that I'm person on branding, I'm very big on branding, so I think I can relate all of this to branding. Like, who do you say you are, right? When you're branding yourself, that's very, very important. Your name is a part of it. Your name, what's your name? When you Google you, what comes up, because sometimes when I Google Felisa Ricketts, a different thing comes up from when I Google Felisa Ricketts Graham. So you want to be on brand at all times, right? Even just whatever your brand, even if you're not married, you want to be on brand, right? Who are you? If you have a business name or a name that you operate as, you want to stick to that name in all things, so that wherever you go, people can know this is you, right? You don't want any opportunities or any mixed identities, especially in this day and age where we have a lot of scamming going on, right? And I always relate your name to your face. So like whenever I go on social media, I'm very big on social media marketing, I'm gonna introduce myself, all of my names, even though they're not on my ID. I'm gonna introduce myself, right? I'm gonna introduce myself. And in addition to that, I'm going to show you the face behind the brand. A lot of persons are not showing you the face behind their brand, and that's what's hurting your business. I understand you want to hide, but people want to know, like, and trust you to do business with you. People do business with people who they like. All right, so that's it for this video. Remember to subscribe for more content, amazing content. We're gonna keep it candid around here. All right, so this is my little go-to channel. Keep it going. You can share it, like this video, comment what do you want me to talk about. Again, I was gonna shoot this video at the tax office, but John, no, I couldn't manage, nobody else stare on me. I got a new phone to do content now, so our thing is up. So you should be seeing more content from me, right? I have this phone that's strictly designated to content, taking content. So I'm getting more serious about content. So let me know what it is that you want me to talk about, right? I want you to give you more behind the scenes. Of course, every day I'm there being principal, being business coach. So I don't really get to like rap with you, tell you what's going on a lot, right? Like what happens when you get married. So of course, if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, like it, ensure you are subscribed, because that's how you're gonna, and my phone is ringing, subscribe.